Oh yeah. So funnily enough, Sonic 1 wasn't my first Sonic game, ever. No, this is the... Sonic and Knuckles was my first Sega game. We got Aladdin Mega Games Free, which came with Super Hang-On, Columns, and World Cup Italia 90. And then went to our local Woolworths, back when they were still in business in the UK. And just, we knew we wanted a Sonic game, and then you see this big black box with, like, this fucking echidna on the front. And he had Knuckles, and you punch shit. Take my money, damn it. And then we got Sonic 1 and Sonic 2 from my cousin, and then never owned Sonic 3 until an actual cartridge of it until 2014, when I first moved to Nottingham, actually. So, yeah, we used to have to, basically, we never owned Sonic 3, so if we wanted to play Sonic 3 and Knuckles, we had to rent it from our version of Blockbusters, which was called Choices, because good choices for videos and games. And yeah, just, so we never had the save feature. Sonic 3 and Knuckles was... We'll start the game, and then we'll talk about Vic while we're playing, otherwise I could be here all day on the start screen. Oh, looks like I've actually played this wrong. I must have tested it. We're gonna delete, and we're gonna start fresh. It's only on Angel Island Zone, so... So here we are. We're coming straight off of Sonic 2. As we remember, we fell to Earth and Tails caught me on the plane. We got all the Chaos Emeralds, so we're Supersonic. Bam! Knuckles. Takes all our emeralds. Laughs, runs off. What a dick. Welcome to Sonic 3. That's all the exposition you need. But this game is like the first one that really handled, like, storytelling in that, like, the stages tell quite a bit of the story. So right now we're just like, who was that dickhead? Let's go to the right, because that's the direction he went. And then we see that there, oh shit, there's Badnik, so Robotnik's clearly been here. I know a lot of the secrets, so we will be doing them. So, Sonic, up until this point, I mean, a lot of Mega Drives didn't, they were more kind of like arcadey type games. So they either worked on a password system, or they just didn't have a save. I think it was like, a lot of them wanted to keep manufacturing costs down, and having the save battery was here. Little secret in here. So we didn't have a save function. This is the special stages. This is this game's version of special stages. We saw the ones in Sonic 1 where you just kind of like float aimlessly trying to get the emerald as it slowly rotates. Sonic 2, you had the endless running bit, which was kind of, I think Easton pointed out, kind of looked like Sonic Rush or like Temple Run. And then we have these ones. These are, I think these are the most famous of the special stages in Sonic the Hedgehog. I can't explain how these work. I just know that technically we aren't running anywhere and that the level basically wraps around us. It's very odd when you see how this thing works on the Sega. So basically we get the blue spheres until the number in the top left is at 0. And if we hit a red sphere, game over. Go fuck yourself. And it slowly gets faster. We can't stop at any time. Perfect means we got every ring in the level. I'm just gonna line myself up a bit better. Chaos Emerald. I got so pro at these bonus levels. I weirdly still am. I'm shit at many games, but Blue Sphere, fucking pro. And because we got the emerald, we'll get enough score to get a continue. Hooray! So when we lose all our lives, we get to do it again. So going back to my point before we did the Emerald, yeah, so a lot of Sega games did not have a save feature. I'd be interested to... I obviously know that some did, but the majority of them were password system. Sometimes you had to basically just get a level select code and kind of... What's the word I'm looking for? Like, just trust yourself not to cheat. So, Sonic and Knuckles was too big. It had to fit onto a 60 megabyte cartridge. It was too big for that, however. I need to jump over there to get this shield. So they split the game into two. Sonic 3 came out first, and then Sonic and Knuckles came out afterwards. Both play individually quite well, but you combine them together, and you get the complete game. So, like, basically in two parts. And you could only get the final level of the game if you combine them together. So it gave you incentive to basically double dip. Similar to how, like, Pokemon would do it with, like, you could only get all of the Pokemon if you get blue and red and trade. So, you know, either incentivizing you to make friends or more likely beg your mum and dad to buy you a second game. So yeah, so Sonic 3 had this... That part of the cartridge had the save function. It was the only part of the cartridge that had the battery in it. And Sonic and Knuckles didn't, because it was the cartridge that you kind of like locked it onto. Alright. Off to a great start. This is just a little bonus stage you get if you go into a checkpoint with the right amount of rings. I would like to get a life out of this. If I could only work this crazy contraption. Ah, fuck it. I'm out. We can't. We could be here all day. So if most kids just didn't have both cartridges, so you either had to find someone that you knew, or you had to rent them. We rented ours quite a bit, to the point where I think how many times we rented Sonic 3, we probably could have owned it at this point. So this isn't actually the mini-boss for it. This is a storytelling boss, so... As we see, all these egg launchers are bombing the shit out of Angel Island. And holy shit, the island's on fire. And it's like, okay, shit's going down. And we're gambling again. Okay, let's just get out of here. As much as I would like to just spend all day gambling. So here's some more fun secrets if we go back on ourselves again. Here's the second emerald. I'm actually going to try and see if we can get every Chaos Emeralds in this kind of like playthrough. Once we complete the game, we get a stage select and we can kind of go back, because I would like to, I mean, even if I have to do that, I would like to go back and see if we can get the actual true ending, because it's kind of legit. Sonic 1 and Sonic 2, it's not really important if you get all the emeralds, but the final boss is locked behind getting 7 Chaos Emeralds in Sonic 3, and you have to have those Chaos Emeralds before you get to Sonic and Knuckles, or else you cannot unlock the Hyper Emeralds, which you get the 7 emeralds that you get in Sonic and Knuckles. It's starting to sound convoluted like anime. It's like we're in an episode of Dragon Ball Z. But, you know, Dragon Ball Z was never convoluted, it just took a long time for anything to happen. Alright. 2 seconds while I'm a little bit quiet here as it's just getting to that part where everything is very fast. Okay, we got perfect, which means I think these are the last ones we got to get. Two Chaos Emeralds. Feeling good. I'm just trying to get like a bit of a continue buffer here, just in case the same thing happens with that happened in Sonic 2 last week, where basically I completed it on my last life, and I'd like to not be sat here contemplating having to play the entire game over again. Okay, so we're still in Act 1, but the whole level is now on fire. That damn Robotnik. What a bitch. This is the first game we also saw the use of shields, so I'm going to go down and see if we can get the water one. The water one actually let you breathe underwater, so as we found in Sonic 1 and 2, the water levels... there's only so much I can listen in my life to the "You Are Going to Drown" music. In fact, we might hear it here. Okay, no, we didn't. Okay, we're getting a nice little life buffer here, which is good because at some point I'll fuck everything up. So, different shields have different properties. The bubble shield lets you bounce and lets you breathe underwater. The lightning shield attracts rings to you and also reflects metal objects off you as well. Like, you just saw it there. Fire shield protects you from fire and also any sort of fire-type enemy. So this dude's gonna breathe fire at me. I'm just gonna finish him off quickly. This is funny because I keep learning new things about this game. I didn't realise that if you're wearing a lightning shield and you jump into the water and there's badniks there, the badniks die. You don't get to keep the shield, but it discharges into the water. Okay, Act 2. My D-pad's a bit sticky, so it keeps... Hello? Okay, this is one that I usually try and go for perfect on, but it takes some finagling. I'm probably not going to go for a perfect on it. Because it requires that you have to jump over a couple of blue spheres right at the end. And then kind of like go back on yourself, and I always seem to fuck it up. Which I know is shocking. Some of my more avid viewers. Some of my more regular viewers, that's the word. I'm now in that place where I'm just... need to be a little bit quiet. So we go for Emerald number 3. I might be able to perfect this if I keep an eye on my blue sphere counter. I wasn't paying attention, but we got the emerald. Fuck yeah, we're... 3 emeralds. Why did I have to count that? It's clearly 3. Looking at it like I'm Rain Man, like... How many? Okay, so we're 3 emeralds up, and we've only just got to the second act. You know, we are looking pretty good to do a perfect playthrough. I've actually lost... So there was a rumour that Michael Jackson did some of the soundtrack, but I've lost count on whether or not that was actually real or not. But the soundtrack on this is potentially one of the best. I'm going to go out on a limb, and I know obviously it's my opinion, but I think this might be one of the best soundtracks in all of gaming, not just the Sega Mega Drive. Every zone has a very distinctive theme, and then the remixes when you get to the second act of every zone is just, it's perfection. Let's gamble. There are other bonus stages other than gambling. There's like 3 types, so we just keep getting the one where it's like, go gamble. Yay, and I've got no rings. Gamble, you sick freak. Okay, we're gonna have to at least gamble a little bit now. I will, for the most part of this run, try and avoid gambling. But if I've got no rings, I was just about to say, if I've got no rings, probably gonna go for it. Whoa, did anyone see that? It didn't quite load in. I'm gonna drop through. I rarely take the bottom path and I'm intrigued. And we got a bubble shield so we can breathe underwater. Okay, we've got ourselves a life. That's nice. We're gonna jump across like an expert. Gonna lose our shield like an expert. It's all part of the plan. Now, we saw this in Sonic 2. You can gain momentum here, but I think the water keeps getting me. Ah, special stage. Okay, let's go 4 emeralds up. Shit. I keep forgetting this one is here because I always take the top path. I don't think I should go for the perfects. We're now in the stages where getting the perfects kind of detrimental. Let's do this early on. Jump, jump. So funnily enough, Sonic and Knuckles came with the ability to lock it onto other games. So if you plug Sonic and Knuckles into... In fact, I think I've got my original cartridge so I can show you. Okay, not a perfect run, but got the emerald. It gave you the ability to plug other cartridges into the top of it. So this is how... I'm just gonna get it. Under the bed is where I store a lot of stuff that's currently not being used. So, Sonic and Knuckles, mine does not have the flippy cap, the dust cover. In fact, this isn't even my original one. I'm pretty sure I lent it to a friend as a kid and never got it back. So, second part of the game, first part of the game. You lock it in, it makes a mega cartridge. Very flimsy. If this got kicked while you were playing, it was most likely going to freeze and that was it. Luckily, it had a save feature. I actually don't even know if the battery on my cartridge works. Would play on the original cartridge, but it's the PAL version, so it only runs at 50 frames as opposed to 60. The bonus levels let you, if you plugged in any other Sega Mega Drive game or Genesis game into the top cartridge, you got to play like an exclusive special stage that was like just for that game. So like it would generate a random one. And also if you plug this in with Sonic 2, you got to play the whole of Sonic 2 as Knuckles. Which is wild that you could do that considering that they had no idea about this thing while they were making Sonic and Knuckles. It makes no sense to me. How did they figure that out? They were wizards at STI. Sega Technical Institute, not sexually transmit. You know what I mean. I fucking love this game, man. I could talk about it for hours upon hours upon hours. A really good retro gaming podcast that I listen to called Retronauts they've been doing a deep dive on it over like the last 5 months, where they're currently releasing an episode on Sonic 3 and Knuckles like every month or so, and it really covers a lot of like the kind of the smaller technical stuff that you don't even notice in a playthrough. I think they've got one more episode in them before they've kind of like finished it, but it's a very good like deep dive. And 2 hours just talking about a couple of the levels each time really is like, it's a nice amount of time. Okay, we're gonna get the fire shield because we've got a fire enemy coming. As we'll see Robotnik for the first time. Different type of bonus stage, finally. This one just gives you new shields and stuff, which I don't actually want. So I'm gonna crap out of this one. I just gotta repeat. Shit. I need to keep my fire shield. Okay, I'll get the rings and the repeat. Shit. I'll get the life and then we'll crap out. So we've just gotten through like this burning Angel Island. And we're like, holy shit, it's on fire. We can still see Robotnik at this point, but here we see the flying battery zone. Which of course we come across a couple, like, kind of a couple levels later in Mushroom Hill Zone. There he is, there's Eggman in the background, doing some parallax scrolling to kind of create depth. It's so well done. I will continually use Tails to sacrifice himself for me. Because if I fall off the stage once he dies, that's it, game over if I fall down there to the left. And so we do that, and then we get here to find Knuckles. He's just gonna fuck with us. And knocks us into Hydro City Zone, where I'm gonna hold left so I can go get a box right here. I also just need to quickly pause. I'm not sure if anyone else has had this, but my Twitch bitrate hasn't been amazing. But then the Twitch app says it's fine. Since my average bitrate is too high, but I am going off of the Twitch bitrate here. Twitch's backend is very janky. I wish they did AV1 encoding like YouTube, but hey ho. I'm sure they'll fix it one of these days. Anyways, yeah, so in previous Sonic games, with the exception of like maybe Sonic 1, and there's like at the end of Sonic 1, and they do it a little bit in Sonic 2, you don't really have these level transitions, so they really started figuring out how to like play about with like story elements in the game and like show this whole thing of like you chasing Robotnik all over Angel Island. So of course then we see that like Knuckles clearly doesn't like us because he, first of all, he fucking stole our emeralds. And then it's just like he appears right after a Robotnik fight. Is he working with Robotnik? Who knows? In traditional Sonic fashion, though, we've just come from a level where we can kind of, like, be free, and then it dumps us in a water zone to show us about. Like, to slow us down and really show us like the more intricate side of platforming. Showing us that kind of like, maybe you shouldn't just run really fast. Seems counterintuitive for a Sonic game, I know, but... That thing has consistently got me for the last 20 odd years. Now we've got a bubble shield though, we don't have to worry about getting oxygen. And if I don't get... Well, I've now not got it. I was going to show you that you didn't need a bubble of oxygen, but also it rebounded the shots from this friend. But alas, I forgot there was a fucking spring there to really fuck you. Kind of a dick move. And we're out the water. Now this is a zone where I can never remember where any of the special stages are. So if we find one, it's going to be purely accidental. I accidentally just level wrapped, which is a speedrunning technique. I don't know how you do that. Okay. Gonna do a jump there. There's some platforms that send you into the spikes, as is tradition with water levels in Sonic. I am a little worried here that I haven't had oxygen in a bit. Yeah, and my worries were correct. Man, that music fucks me up. I swear that as I quickly approach the afterlife, that is what's gonna happen on like my deathbed. Okay. You, special stage? No. Okay, so we got no more Kemeralds Emeralds, so we're 4 up, but we still need 3 more to get... ourselves Supersonic, and also make it so we can get to the next level. Kind of quick for crap final boss, that. I'm not gonna lie. Sorry, end of first stage boss. Now, this is where things get funky. The Act 2 music for Hydro City, again, I know it's my opinion, but it's one of the best soundtracks in all video gaming. It's also, funnily enough, the soundtrack went through like a heavy rights dispute. This is, I think, where people talking about the Jackson estate, but it's why the game took so long to be officially re-released. As one of the composers basically used a song from his band. I don't know. I don't want to say anything like I'm the authority on it. I love this game to bits, but there's so many weird rights and legal issues that have happened with it over the years that I'm not the person to talk about it without someone being like, actually... Ugh. Actually... Now, I do believe that there is a special stage near here. I've suddenly had a flashback in my old memory. Probably wrong. My brain ain't so good. I feel like I've had the same chest infection for like a week now. No, why did I just not pay attention and just completely spin dash off in the wrong direction. Jesus. Yeah, very good. Okay, take two. And we're going up. It's down there. You hold right as you go up. I just saw it in the wall. And I think... Could be wrong, but I think I saw a special stage opening up there. I think at this point, like, if we can get all the Chaos Emeralds, then that's great, but we're relying on my excellent game playing skills to get them. But we found one! Hell yeah. I'm going to come back and get them last in the hopes that I can get perfect and get myself another continue. Stacking up for the end when I no doubt will fuck this all up. I know I should have more confidence in myself, but I just know me as a video game player. Silence goes over the audience. As Yeezy has to find another 9 blue spheres. There was 4 in the bit that I skipped. Now we're just looping around infinitely. Let's go right. There they are. Let's continue. And here's 1. Shit. Oh my god. My fucking stomach dropped out my chest there as I careered into the wrong thing. 1. There we go. Oh. Whew. We're just getting all kinds of shit today. Continues, lives. I think I might be like 14 or 15 lives up at this point. Hell yeah, dog. Here we go. Okay, let's just go over here. I'm not going to make it to the top. Yeah, these things can crush you. They've also got this weird property that as soon as you stand on them, you can't really do anything except jump. So you can't, like, spin dash off them or anything. They kind of really slow you down to make the platforming, like, a bit more intricate, not just slamming left or right. Now, my spider sense is tingling that there is, in fact, another Chaos Emerald around here, but I think I need to boost up from a different part of the level, so... Back into the gambling. Oh no. Okay, let's... Again, I've gotten distracted again, as I always do. Let's just Get out of the gambling. Otherwise, we will be here all day. I'm trying to think of games that have been purposely split in two before. The exception of like Pokemon and this. And I'm not talking about like sequels either. Ooh, that was there. Okay, this is a puzzle level that gets very fucky very fast. Basically, you can't really go back on yourself until the end. So you always have to go for a path where you basically have this group of four. So you just have to kind of keep looping until you kind of like do it. Otherwise, you kind of lock yourself out. It's very hard to jump over 2 red spheres. So we're gonna just keep going. Okay, so I've clearly done all of this section. Oh no, he's already fucked it. Okay, we did the jump. That was stupid. We're gonna go after all the big ones, I think, and then we just have to work back on ourselves, because, yeah, this is just a fucking nightmare fuel level. Yeah, that's where I came into it, so we're gonna go up here. Nothing in here. We're gonna have to do a sketchy jump every time. Or not. Shit, I'm locked in. Let's go left. Over here. And over here. No. There's nothing over here. Over here. Jumping these two. Jesus Christ. Okay, we'll go right. And now we hit hyperspeed. Yay! We love hyperspeed. This is making me dizzy. Okay, we're back in here. Jump. And jump. I think this is it. I think we've done it. Okay. That was, as the French call, horrible. Just realised I haven't taken out the random NES. Okay, so we've got one more emerald to go. We've got a bunch of continues. We're 16 life up. What could go wrong? I think the way that the save works is that every time you also go through any sort of like significant change, so when you finish an act or a level, okay, there's Knuckles, come fuck us. Anytime you do a special stage, whether you win or fail, it will save the game, so you can't just quit out and redo the special stage as well. You basically have to wait until you've redone the game. Let's get a water shield and get out of here. This was life. So, Eggman here is just a bit too high for us. He's going to occasionally come down to make the whirlpool. And we just can't get stuck in it because otherwise it lifts us up and we get stuck in his blade. We can, however, jump on it as it's going down. And he's also going to throw these bombs that we can use to get a boost up into him, and nearly got on him there. We can jump. We're going to stay away, stay away, stay away. Can't quite time my jumps right. There we go. No. Get a ring, or just kill him. Straight murder. And then we trigger up a water spout that sends us into the Marble Garden Zone. Again, the way that it kind of did these things, and we got ourselves a lightning shield, so we're now going to go for a really fast, frantic bit where we're going to pick up a hell of a lot of rings. We also get a second jump with the lightning and the fire shields. And we are looking for one more special thing. Special thing? Special stage. Now these enemies, you actually have to let them go because they drill through the level and kind of change it a bit. I'm gonna go up here, just in case there's something up here that could be helpful. Okay, we can't really go up there or get anything. This was a fun thing. They changed the badniks, which are usually spikes, into enemies with springy spikes. You can kind of tell from afar which ones they are. You can kind of see the little badnik underneath, but I think it's quite a fun fake out. Like, after all the Sonic, even if this is like your first Sonic game, you think, oh, I need to like stop and jump over this, and it comes up and shoots you. It's kind of a dick move, but also kind of brilliant the way that it kind of gets you to think a bit more about level placement, like enemy placement. Kind of flips it on its head. This is an interesting like thing to see in games. I'm genuinely trying to think of like a game that, like, I don't think there really has been many games that they've instantly like been like, this is split into two parts. Pokemon, maybe. Fire Emblem, didn't they do like one game where it's like you have to buy like 3 copies of the game to see everything? Oracle of Ages and Seasons, actually, which funnily enough I am playing on Game Boy right now. That was billed as 2 games, and obviously you can play both separately, but then you enter in a passcode when you finish one into the other one, and it will give you the true ending of the game. But it doesn't matter which one you start first. Okay, I was trying to get up there. I'm going to give up on that. Again, we'll be here all day. Unless you want to be here all day. I got nowhere else to be. Florrie's gonna make me some soup at some point. I've got nowhere else to be. Oh, those enemies are interesting. Mainly because they take 3 hits and they're a part of the scenery. The first time you come across them, they can really fuck you up if you don't know to expect them. And also, you have to defeat them to, because they are part of the scenery, to kind of like unlock a bit more of the level. I think for me, Sonic and Knuckles and Sonic 3, like, was so good it really did help me overlook how bad Sonic would get later on. I thought that was a springy one. I'm questioning my reality. I do keep meaning to play Sonic, is it Frontiers? The most recent one? People are like, yeah, it's a real return to form. Oh no, wait, they just put out Sonic Generations again with some shadow levels. Sonic Frontiers was basically them doing almost like a Far Cry. It's like open zones and you kind of have to... Sorry, I killed my little spindly thing that unlocks half the level for me. Okay, we'll go this way. Here we go. A lot of people whose opinions I trust on games said that they enjoyed it because they thought it was going to be bad. But it's just like, are you actually enjoying it, or did you just expect the worst and therefore are not disappointed when it wasn't absolute shite? Okay, this is the one type of special stage we haven't done. We basically have to get momentum and then shoot ourselves off, and the higher we get, the better the prize. And we'll pick up shields. That gave us 20 rings, where the ones at the bottom gave us 10 rings. I think when you get to the top, they give you 100 rings. I'll take a shield. Funnily enough, I never knew how this works as a kid. I was just like, what the fuck am I supposed to do here? Interestingly enough, I now love these. I used to hate these as a kid. Like mushrooms and fish. I used to hate it as a kid. Fucking love mushrooms and fish now. Our palates and tastes surely do change. Funny enough, that's the boss that helped us earlier, the enemy anyway. It's gonna drop some shit. And we just need to get it when it's on its backside. Giggity. Damn, I'm on 21 lives and I haven't used the save state. This is good. We're also like second act of Marble Garden Zone. We've only really been playing this for an hour. And we also almost have all the Chaos Emeralds. There's part of me that wants to delay getting the Chaos Emeralds, so when you get all 7 Emeralds, you get Super Sonic, who is yellow like Goku, and... Oh shit, Robotnik. He's gonna come up, and him drilling through the stage kind of makes the stage want to start crushing us and changing. He's fucking with the environment, man. That's a one-way trip to getting Crush City. Yeah, so you get Supersonic when you basically get 50 rings, you hit jump, and you become Supersonic. Yay! You're invincible, you're super fast. The crux of that is that you're only Supersonic for as much as, like, rings as you have. So in Supersonic, you get 50 rings, you hit jump twice, sorry, and then it starts doing a countdown with your rings, which you can top up. The problem is that, like, if you're not used to being Supersonic, it can be more of a curse than a blessing. You can get yourself crushed very easily. Anything that requires kind of a bit more precise platforming suddenly becomes very difficult. Because you're going too fast, or your jump becomes very floaty. It's almost like you're hovering for half of it. I thought there was maybe a big ring in there for a special stage. I'm not just trying to kill myself. Speed without the control is meaningless. Yes, exactly. So... But it is cool. Like I say, as a big Dragon Ball Z fan growing up, the fact that it was actually based on Akira Toriyama and Yuji Naka being a big, like, Dragon Ball fan, it was exactly how it looks. He turns yellow and goes hybrid, just like going Super Saiyan. Except the difference being is that when you go Supersonic, you don't talk about going Supersonic for 2 episodes at 40 minutes. Like, you don't have to stand there being like, I'm gonna punch you for 2 episodes. Just like Dragon Ball. I know there's some that love Dragon Ball Z, but let's not pretend that that whole thing didn't waste our time. Planet Namek only had 5 minutes for an hour. Okay. Is there anything over here? No. I'm very well aware that, like, I have skipped several special stage rings. Marble Garden's kind of a maze. It wraps on itself sometimes. It's supposed to be there to kind of disorient you. Because of that, I don't know where any of the special stations are in here. I'm just kind of going off pure instinct and maybe some memory. And just looking at the edges of the screen where we, you know, it might appear. Jump. Funnily enough, there is an enemy like that in Aquatic Ruins, but when we played Sonic 2, I did my best to avoid them. So I don't really think we saw them. Alright, gambling, woo! What does the scooter say about his power level? Oh, the scouter, sorry, scooter. It's over 9,000? I also found out that It's Over 9,000 was, like, never in the English... No, it's never in the Japanese version of it. It was, like, specifically the English dub that had that line. Weird. Apparently, early Dragon Ball Z, the English voice cast were not given much direction. Not that you can tell. Oh no, it's Robotnik again. And he's fucked up the level once more. It's changing in front of our eyes. Oh my god, I nearly got absolutely crushed by that thing. Okay, we didn't get crushed by any of the level there. Let's see if we can get something nice out of here, like a lightning shield. Just got one. Back on a fire shield, some rings. Okay, we're getting lots of fire shields, so I'd like that lightning shield back at some point. Miss that life. Oh, we got some rings. There we go. And we don't have a shield anymore. Well, easy come, easy go, I guess. Don't know why, but I always used to think that they were those spiky things used to look like the vacuum cleaner from Teletubbies. The robot, what's his name? Nunu. That's where my brain was at when I was, you know, 10 years old. This is one of the more unique fights in the game. So he's gonna fuck up the land with his big drill penis. very phallic boss, this. And Tails is gonna carry us to victory. We just need to make sure we're not in the way of wherever he's coming from. With his big drill penis. Didn't get him that time. That's what you get for having such a big drill. Okay, I hope we like the circus theme, because we're going to be hearing a lot of it. Because Tails now carries us in from the previous boss into the carnival. We of course heard this theme once before in Mystic Cave in Sonic 2. I never got how to work these things as a kid. Now, having Tails is kind of a detriment here because he jumps and he fucks up your momentum. You basically stand on them and you hold up and down and you slowly build up momentum on them. Never got that as a kid. A lot of the time we got lucky as kids, so like this, because we never knew how to work them, me and my brother would spend hours on this level until we kind of like accidentally got lucky or like found a way through that meant not going on those fucking uppy downies. Set me in. You'll be Miles. Being so formal. It's Tails. For sure. Well, no, he was Tails miles per hour. I don't know if Miles was his... It was Tails miles per hour. So was he miles per hour and then they called him Tails? I don't know. Niles, this is the worst idea you've ever had. What are you doing, Niles? This is a cocktail party. Sorry, whenever I hear the word Miles, I think Niles from Frasier. I'm not sure how it became such a staple of, like, British morning TV, but... most people that I know in the UK that watched Frasier, they did it in the morning before work. It was just weirdly... It's consistently on one of our main channels at, like, 8 in the morning. I think I just love Kelsey Grammer. I do hear that the new Frasier is absolute shy. I wasn't shocked. It's been way too long. Let it lie. Frasier kind of ends perfectly as well, so... Alright, this should be our last emerald if we can get this. I'm not going to go for a perfect play here. This one is a bit more laid back, so it's more of like a puzzle remembery level. So I'm going to leave a breadcrumb of blue spheres. Breadcrumb trail? Yeah. Something I didn't explain is basically the reason that they kind of explain to rings is if you make like a square or like an outline with the blue spheres. Like this, I'll get these 3, and it kind of, any blue spheres left in the middle of like your red sphere ring then become rings. So, yay. This one, I kind of want to do it perfectly because I think I got a chance of doing it, so I'm going to go round instead of jumping over. So here we go. We're going to make a ring. All the middle ones disintegrate into blue. I think that's all the rings. That's all the big bits. Getting all the rings makes it kind of good. That's what gives you the perfect rating. Now, I remember there was 4 at the beginning. Here they are. So we've got 2 left. This is what I hate about this level. Is that you kind of get to this point in it. I keep seeing it flash up in my eyes a bit. I nearly just backed up into it. There they are. There they... The sound of failure. Win some, lose most. Ugh, yeah, tell me about it. But, hey. Anytime we find a big ring like that, it's going to give us another chance to do that one stage. So basically, we will keep doing that stage until... okay, can't go through that. We will keep doing that stage until we get it. I'm sure we will find another big ring. I'm just annoyed because I kind of got excited and I pressed left just like 1 frame too early. And then while I'm annoyed, it's like giving me lives and being like, hey, don't feel bad that you suck. Right. Tails can fuck this up quite a bit. No, wait, I thought I would go deep. I've been shook. You know. Again, win some, lose most. I've been shook up, is it? Like I got the yips. Okay, onto here. And we're gonna jump. Whee! There we go. And we can't have the yips. Come on, we need to get back on the old horse. That would have killed me. Cool. Okay, now we're gonna do this without Tails before he lands, because otherwise he's gonna fuck me by jumping on it. Go away, Tails! Okay, I kind of bungled that one. I'm just gonna go up here. Get fired upon immediately. Apparently, when they were making the stage, they wanted it to feel like a House of Mirrors, so it more so than the previous levels, it's supposed to be very like a wacky labyrinth. A lot of stuff to throw you off. It's got that thing in like the House of Mirrors where you'll accidentally like walk into a mirror, or like at least replicate that feeling. Okay, end of Act 1 here. This is a weird boss. He electrocutes you. You can't actually hurt this boss. The boss is the only thing that can hurt itself. It hurts itself with that disc, so you have to hit it from below and hope that the disc kind of hits it. Otherwise, the disc is going to get rid of the floor. And I've not seen what happens when it does truly get rid of the floor. Tails is going to continually hit this one, though. There we go. I was about to say, it was actually destroying the stage itself. Funnily enough, you can die here if you go off before you see the before you see that floor, it doesn't spawn in quick enough. Being like, man, growing up in the 90s, I genuinely thought that hedgehog was the coolest fucking thing ever. Like, his lack of respect for bad guys, but he was also kind of respectful in the cartoon. He taught me life lessons in Sonic Says, such as to cross the road in the right place and not let anyone touch my body. And if someone did try and touch my body, I should talk to a policeman. Real Raphael energy, yeah. I also fucking love Raphael as well. Though, actually, if we had to pick a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle, Michelangelo. I mean, as the song says, he was a party dude. I found out in, like, the more recent Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles spin-offs, or, like, the most recent series, apparently Raphael's kind of got a bit of an emo streak going, like he's, like, tortured or something. You're a Donatello man yourself. Was Donatello the leader, or was Donatello the inventor? Was he the dude with the big staff, or was he the dude with the sword? I get those two confused quite a bit. Please let it end. There we go. The Purple Inventor. Bow Staff. Yeah, he was kind of cool. Every gadget they have, including the turtle van. So, funnily enough, like, as a kid, I got carted into hospital because I had meningitis and almost died. Now, I didn't know how serious it was. I didn't know how serious it was. I didn't know that I was, like, close to death. But the only thing that kept me going was that the only reason that I wanted to kind of, like, get well again, because my mum was like, oh, you have to get well. And the way that she basically, as a kid, made me not want to die, again, I didn't know I was dying, but we were right opposite the playroom of the hospital. And in the playroom, I could see it from my fucking room, but I couldn't get out of bed, so I was like, shit, I need to get well. They had the Turtles van, all 4 Turtles, Splinter, April O'Neil. I think they had a Casey model, and then they had the fucking Technodrome with Shredder and Krang and Bebop and Rocksteady. They had the complete action figure set in that fucking room, and I was like, I am getting out of this fucking bed as soon as I can. And of course they were just like, well, you can't do it unless you get better. And I'm like, literally like, come on, buddy, get fucking better. There are turtles over there. Like, I mean, you know, in retrospect, kind of funny that the only thing that would get me to, like, not want to die is the complete, you know, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles action figures, but I thought they were just being cruel. They were like, first we've got to fucking stay in this hospital. Saying that though, I did watch a lot of movies as well. It's where I first watched Edward Scissorhands. But I was just like, yeah, fucking get me to the Technodrome. Like, not even like the rich kids that we knew had the Technodrome. And when I got back into school, what have you guys been doing? You been learning? Oh, what have I been doing? I've just been playing with the Technodrome. That's right, they got it there. Did it have all the action figures? You fucking bet it had all the action figures. Pretty sure all the kids at that point were like, shit, I want meningitis. Like, get me to the Greek, but get me to the Technodrome. I don't want any of these shields. Good thing Tails is dead, because he probably would have picked one up. I want to get out when I can do it safely without losing my bubble shield, because there's a lot of bullshit water in there. That's what casinos need. Okay, let's get out. There we go. 10 rings. Alright, so still haven't found another special save so we can finally get the last emerald. Can I go through here? Yes, I can. And I got a bubble shield, so hopefully I will not die. Nearly died. Shit, electricity goons. So I'm just gonna take my time a bit here because I want to see if I can find this last ring. Big bonus ring. Okay, the water's coming down. That's the feeling of like going through a pool of mirrors that the game was trying to replicate. Just smashing into shit all the time. Tails, stop jumping. You're ruining my momentum, you fucking idiot. Yeah, that is a reminder that I have actually been quite good at uploading VODs and stuff. Actually been like editing out the intros of videos and just getting straight into it, so if you enjoy these playthroughs and need some good background noise, I am getting better at putting VODs up. If anything, just so I can prove to people that I've done these things, such as complete Sonic 1 on a Mega Drive. Excuse you. No, I was just about to whack off him. Whack him off? No, whack off him. Okay. Ow. Okay. No, we're not gonna die. Thank you, Tails. I just got a feeling that there's a big ring somewhere near here. Let's get you. That'll protect me from any electrical attacks. Thank you very much. Come on, I'm just one more big ring. And funnily enough, if you go for a big ring after you've got all the emeralds, it will give you, immediately just gives you 50 rings, which is what you need to become Super Sonic. Kind of cool. Keeps you kind of like searching for it. I actually just realised I'm nearly out of time here, shit. You only really get 10 minutes to complete a level. So I should probably head to the boss very soon. Oh, I just think that there's... I'm checking every wall here, man. And up we go. And we're just gonna keep climbing. Oh, give me a shield. Thank you. And another one. I just wonder if I'm going to cock-block myself in this playthrough and not find another big ring. As I'm pretty sure I need to do it before I hit before I hit all the Sonic and Knuckles levels. Like, we're on level 4 now, out of, I think, 7? On a totally unrelated note, what's up with Zomboid update, and when are we going to get some game on stream? There was a Zomboid update? I mean, it's still kind of actively being worked on. It's, I mean, is it still technically in early access and it's on like version 41? I love Project Zomboid. I'm not really one for like big survival games, but there's something about how that game is like based in like real world laws and physics is really appealing to me. Shit, I need to... We are running out of time. Can I get up, please? Thank you. I think I need to at least get to, like, the boss... checkpoint before time expires, and it kind of gives me a refresh on time. Shit, I'm just going down here. Fuck it. Oh! If I die because of time, fine. A shot of redemption here as we try and do this. Now, we already got a fucking perfect on it. So, we're just going to try and get through as quick as possible. Now, what fucked me last time were these things. So, I'm going to just close the path as I go. Therefore, I can't get back here. I won't fuck myself. Here's the big, chunky one here. Oh shit, I nearly fucked that one up. Okay, 7. I believe that's how many I need. If I go back to this part and I keep looking left and right. Okay, and I'm lost. And I'm lost. Closing the path behind me meant that I had, like, no reference to where the blue ones were. I'm gonna jump. There they are. Sonic can now be Supersonic! Which is good, because I'm gonna die now because I've not got enough time. Yep. I'm gonna die. But at least I went out as Supersonic. Okay. 9 minutes left on the timer. Let's see if we can at least get to the boss. Because then the timer will reset a bit. What the fuck? Where did that go? I am completely lost in this room. Please, please stop, please stop, please stop, please stop. Okay, we're gonna die because the timer's gonna time us out, but I think at least when you die a timer death, it will reset the time when you kind of like respawn, so... That's why in the next 15 seconds, if I can hit the boss checkpoint at least... There we go. Did it. Let's see if we can get some stuff. I sense the Zomboids, so people are yelling about it. Is it a big one? I know that they were working on stuff like animals and like being able to hunt. Have they finally done that? For those of you that don't know, Project Zomboid is a game set in the zombie apocalypse. It's kind of like, it looks like the original Sims in like graphics and design, so, but it's also like everything in the game is dictated through like real world logic, so it's just like, cool, you need to eat. And if you don't eat, you kind of lose energy. So it's like, cool, I found a can. I'll eat that. No, you can't. You don't have a can opener. So then it's just like, you spend ages like trying to find stuff like can openers and like, I want to mark something on my map. Cool, do you have a pen? Well, then you can't. Okay, time over. It's now reset the time. It is a problem, especially with Carnival Night, I usually seem to find on this level. I could also play some Zomboid later. Some late night Zomboid. Gets the juices flowing. Ow. Okay, so he's gonna drop a ball on me. It's kind of works similar to the previous boss. He's probably gonna have to pick up this ball. Ow. I'd be interested to see what's happening with it. I also need to double check if there has been a big update, because then it completely... I run a server that's modded, and I don't know if this update is then going to fuck up all the mods. I basically modded the game to make it easier, so we could just do a more casual, less sweaty playthrough. Have some fun, you know? Not everything you have... Like, not every game you have to play has to be sweaty as fuck. And I say that as someone that used to play Warzone religiously. Funnily enough, they really fucked up that game. Tried playing it recently. Not very good. It's... I'd actually argue that it's everything wrong with modern gaming, but... The whole thing is just one big... like, mobile game that's trying to make sure that you can only spend your time playing that one game and one game at all. Get the ring! I have some friends that still play Warzone though, religiously, and they seem to always be complaining about it. And very occasionally having fun. But it's like the only thing they want to play. I don't know how people can just stick to one game like that religiously. That's why I'm a variety streamer. So this is fun. So the level ends and it's like, where do I go? The time stopped. And we see this cannon. And then we're going to shoot ourselves off to Ice Cap Zone. Funnily enough, Carnival Night Zone wasn't originally supposed to be there. They changed the level order. Originally, Ice Cap Zone was supposed to be after Flying Battery, and Flying Battery was supposed to be after Marble Garden Zone. So I can actually be Supersonic at this point, but I'm going to try not to. Because this level is not very good for Supersonic. You can actually... It's more of a detriment than a bonus. This does some stuff that they kind of played about previously in Sonic games with level wrapping, where it can send you in an endless loop until you figure out the puzzle as to why the level is wrapping and like how to stop the level from wrapping. However, we're going to get some lives back, because I kind of fucked it a bit. By losing my time, by getting lost. No, I want to go down, I want to get that little thing. Oh no! Getting out the top! The floor is coming for me! Right, fire shield. I'm not sure if that'll be helpful. And a life. Let's get out of here. Funnily enough, I think a lot of the enemies in this bit, in this ice level, are fire-based. So actually a fire shield could be helpful. And that looks like a special stage area. Luckily I don't need the rings because I would have been very annoyed if I... So this will keep wrapping until you jump onto that block. And the whole thing is that you're supposed to figure out you have to jump onto that block. It does this a couple times in the game. Where it will keep wrapping until you make, like, a jump at the right time. Used to hate as a dumb kid, now I really appreciate it as an adult. I don't say kids are dumb, I'm just saying I was a dumb kid. If you've been to this channel before, you should know how painfully accurate that is. No, I thought I could jump there. So these platforms, you have to charge them up with your spin dash. Or just go up the spring. But we can't hit those spiky things, or otherwise it's going to get rid of our shield. So this is... I think this is a level wrap here. Or at least it would be a level wrap if I didn't get crushed. I'm just gonna go carefully under that dude. Okay, Tails made it into there. And we're through. Good. I'm going to try not to say... I really am trying my best to save Supersonic for the end. Just because I would like to not... You know, it's not that it's cheating. It's clearly not, because I got all of the Chaos Emeralds. Like, it's not like I put a fucking cheat code in. But you can cheese some parts of the levels. And I'd prefer not to. Like I'm legit. Going to drop down. We're going to drop quickly and not get crushed. So here we are, another level up. Going to carefully jump on these. You can probably see how Supersonic here is kind of a detriment, as we'd have run out of rings by now and then be in the level with no rings. So what we're supposed to do, instead of going down there, is come all the way to the left. We hit this. I'm going to ignore it. And we push this down, and then we're supposed to get on it. Oh my god. And it's going to go all the way down, wrap us around the level, and bust us through the wall there. I don't want to admit how many wraps I did when I first played this level as a kid. The time definitely did expire. Have you played much Zomboid? In fact, what are people playing at the moment? I don't really know what's popular at the moment. My head is fully stuck in 91 to 97 right now with the games I'm playing on stream and off stream. I know a lot of people that are playing Balatro. Is that how you say it? Which apparently in the EU just got outlawed for being like a bad gambling practice. I saw that because the creator on Blue Sky was being quite pedantic and annoyed. Quite rightly so, because he said, like, FIFA's a U, but yeah, that has some of the worst loot box mechanics in the whole gaming industry, yet they got rated an 18 because it vaguely references poker. Funnily enough, this mini-boss here is a very similar boss to one that we played in Sonic 2. They do reuse some bosses here. This is very much like the boss from Metropolis, though. I'm really sucking at the moment, Jesus. There we go. I say, I'm not going to die to the sub-boss, am I? And now we get the coolest Act 2 remix of this excellent song. I actually want to go up there. I rarely go on the top path on this level. I don't know why. Funnily enough, I think it was this zone, this music, that had the rights dispute. Which is why I think people thought it was written by Michael Jackson, but it wasn't. Okay, I'm gonna go back. Okay, I just kind of loop back on myself. Hey, look at that, a life. Not that we need them. We got 27 and a bunch of continues. I say this, watch me fail this game. Now we go underground. Ooh. Mysterious. This is another reason why Supersonic on this level isn't good, because you have to navigate these little bouncy pads. It's also why Tails sucks in this level, because Tails will do this, will kind of like jump and ruin your momentum, similar to how he did it in Casino Night. Not Casino Night, sorry. Carnival Night. Casino Night was Sonic 2. Just got gambling on the brain. Talking about Balatro and other such things. And bouncy. And bouncy again. As we can see, Tails there fucked it. Secret area? Am I a genius? There must be something more over here, surely. It's not just gonna send me to a secret area where... Shit, I just hit Supersonic. Weirdly enough, isn't giving me the Supersonic music. It's just giving me a super fast regular version of Ice Cap. This makes these sections a lot more challenging, and now we need to hit the end of the level before we run out of rings. Just keep this ring thing going. I always, as Supersonic, fail that bit. Oh, this whole bit is a... secret... What? Where am I? This is very odd. It's supposed to give me the... Supersonic music. Yeah, here we are. Okay, because I've got a higher jump, you're supposed to jump on top of this thing and not get hit when he sprays you down. But because I'm Supersonic, I get a higher jump. It kind of cheats the situation. A lot of the boss fights end up very... trivial. Gonna open a bag of skips, prawn cocktail flavour. So we're through there and we end up at Launch Base Zone, where, as in the background we can see, they're building the Death Egg. Oh no! This is it. This is what I've been building up to. Robotnik's been building that thing back there. It is funny though that, like, obviously, talk about emulation, but it's funny how the audio I've noticed has been cleaned up a lot by emulation, because there's like jumping at certain times seems to get rid of certain sound effects. And kind of like cuts into the music track because it can only emulate so many instruments. It's kind of fun revisiting this on the actual console. You never know these things happen until you play on the original hardware. Oh no! He shot us out. So this, if you don't have Sonic and Knuckles, is the last stage of the game. So like the difficulty's ramped up quite a bit. Anytime you go through there, a bird comes down and takes a swoop at you. And every time Tails hits him, a bird comes down and swoops at you. Again, Tails was more of a little bro mechanic. The AI was not very good. It basically just emulates your button inputs, like on a delay. Yeah, just kill him, Tails. Can we go down here? No, I can't possibly. Okay, I can. Guess we go down here. No, I'm stuck. I find that, like, the chances of me having Supersonic by the end of this level were slim to none. They actually do something at the end of this level which is kind of interesting, because they basically try and stop you from using Supersonic for the final boss. And Froggy, and down. No, I'm probably gonna die here. Okay, we're looping around again. I've already been to this section. Try not to die, please. Squeaky bum time. No. It's gonna take a second to have some skips. Oh, I didn't hit a single checkpoint. Fuck. Okay, let's try this again. Maybe I'll try a different path. Maybe I'll drop down here. And try a different path. Most Sonic levels, especially in this game, have 3 paths. Like you have an upper, a middle, and a lower. So it does mean that, like, if you didn't have fun on one path, you can try another one. For the most part, you're kind of more rewarded if you go on the top path, with the bottom paths kind of being almost a punishment. Okay, you're getting that snail. They're very annoying. They tuck in the exact moment that you want to hit them. Did I get this lightning shield last time? I don't think I did. Well, no matter, I don't have it anymore. It's firing me off. Oh. now there's a checkpoint, so at least when I fuck this up, we don't have to redo the whole level. Okay, we got speed shoots. I think this is the first speed shoots we got all game, where they make you go even faster as Sonic. Now, sometimes they really do punish you for going too fast, like now. No wait, this is just where we were. Okay. Ow. Let's just at least try and keep a ring. Let's go under him. We don't want to jump too high, because otherwise we go into the spikes. This level is very much just trying to catch you out all the time. It's kind of a dip. But it is also the last level of Sonic 3, so they really wanted to give it like the difficulty of a last level, even though technically this is the halfway point for Sonic 3 and Knuckles. After this, we kind of get reset. We lose our ability to be Supersonic, but we go after the Hyper Emeralds, which makes us Hypersonic, which there's not much, it's the same thing. It's the same thing as Supersonic, Hypersonic, except you flash a bit more white and there's some little stars that go around you. I'm not going through that. Tails, stop setting off the birds. If Tails was my brother right now, I'd be yanking out his controller. Tails is a funny one. It's, if you plug in a second controller into the Mega Drive, you can play as Tails. You can get like rings, you can kill badniks, but it still is the same property that, like, if Sonic runs a bit too far in front of him, he kind of has to reset until you can take control of him again. When me and my brother played with Sonic and Tails in Sonic 2 and Sonic 3, I was basically Tails all the time. I was the younger brother, so it was up to me to play as Tails. And it was basically my job to take out enemies that my brother couldn't. Tails, stop, please, setting it off. I'm begging you at this point. He's gonna set that off. He's not here yet, thank God. I'm very interested to play some Project Zomboid later. Last time I played, Ethan was getting absolutely demolished. Just bitten. Gonna die. Oh. Okay. Sorry, I thought it was gonna, like, automatically do it. There's Knuckles fucking with us a bit more. We haven't seen him in a bit. Okay, this thing is just gonna hurt me. Gotta time my jumps perfectly. Expertly. Okay, I've knocked off one of his arms. Oh. Right, easy come, easy go. Okay, now we're getting, so if you'll notice, this is a very subtle thing that it does. It changes the background. So now the Death Egg isn't in the background anymore, which is supposed to indicate that we're basically, like, we're kind of like a bit more close to the actual base. It's supposed to basically indicate that we're now closer to the Death Egg, whereas before we were just there. Hello, just dropping through. You know, it's like we're further into the launch base zone, Again, it's a subtle bits of like visual storytelling from not having voice acting and stuff. My mother is calling me. For those who have elderly parents, I have spent the last few days helping my mum set up her iPad. It shouldn't have taken this long. Love my mother, but I wish she could listen to instructions and not just click blindly on the screen. Ow. Okay, so I'm pretty sure I dreamt those. You very rarely come across a Robotnik TV that you blow up. Instantly, just take your rings like you get hit by an enemy. What a wonderful mechanic. But of course, we're in Launch Base Zone. This is where Dr. Robotnik lives. Okay, we can come out now. Out. Everything in this level is just there to be a dickhead. Trying not to get hit right now, but... everything is out to get me. Whoa, I thought I was just about to hit those spikes. Fucking frog, man. Okay. How did I skip the frog? What am I doing? Okay, we'll go over the top. Ow. This level is very... it feels like anytime you get up to a good speed, it will then, like, punish you. It's kind of an interesting one. I think this might be my least favourite stage in the game. But I get it, it's supposed to be hard. I think for me, it's because I always now play Sonic 3 and Knuckles. How am I back at the beginning? Alright, we'll go down here. We'll take a different path. About to say, is this just going to put me back there? Yeah, this... it just feels very out of place. Like, if I was just playing Sonic 3 by itself, I'd be like, okay, it's the last level. But I think because I now know that there's, like, half a game to go, it doesn't... shit! I got the second box, but I think I had invincibility frames. I've got some speed now, please don't kill me. Laser! Get it! Okay, we jump over them. This is where that fucking frog was, so we're just gonna damage boost over it if we have to. Tails got it, thank God. Why can't I beat one enemy? In canon, Dr. Robotnik couldn't kill me, but a fucking frog with big fists. Funnily enough, after this level, I don't think we come across the Robotnik TV screens until, like the 4th level of Sonic and Knuckles. Like in like the 2nd act or something. I think they were quite cruel as a mechanic, and they maybe just put them in just in a couple of places just to fuck with the player. which it's Yuji Naka, so it doesn't surprise me, considering the kind of person it reveals he is now. We now know that he's kind of a cantankerous arsehole.
Slow down. That happens a lot on the Genesis. There we go.
Hey, I got an extra life. What? Alright, well, I guess we're dead. Oh, no, we're not. Fucking hell. I completely forgot, like, how long I was underwater there for. Like I say, when I'm on my deathbed, that's just gonna be the last thing I hear. Alright, not today, Froggy. This fucking thing. He must be near. And I'm all the way back here. You know what? I'm gonna enjoy my packet of chips. And just take a second. This is supposed to be a final level of the game. I know that, and it should be hard, and fair enough, I've got plenty of lives, but my god is it frustrating. Least favourite level in all of Sonic 3 and Knuckles. I'm not going to say least favourite level in all of Sonic. In the 2D ones, that would be Marble Zone in Sonic 1. You get to watch me shove these in my gullet. Actually, technically with Skips, these are prawn cocktail. Best flavour of potato chips. Actually, sorry, these aren't potato chips. These are a corn snack. Yeah, just not available in America. Fucking loves me some prawn cocktail. One of the weird things that I miss. One of my best friends is hooked on prawn cocktail. He's started to buy very similar things from like a local like exotic supermarket. Because prawn cocktail is exotic. Okay, we're branching off into a different pathway here. So let's fuck it up. We're fucking it up. We're fucking up big time. God, imagine if I just couldn't complete the game and wasted all of my continues and lives on this fucking bit right here. Fuck the fucking frogs. It's actually starting to make me hate frogs in real life. And I like frogs in real life. Okay, we're going back. This is where we just came from. What? And there's the frog again. This is hell. This is actual hell. Bullshit like this that makes me want to ridicule Sonic. It's like, you see this shit, Sonic? This is why people don't like you. Okay. Okay, I'll take that. I'll take some big ring energy. lose it all. I swear this is just where I just came from, but let's just try going back on ourselves. Right, I'm just jumping off here. Fuck it. I am actually lost. Don't need to worry about getting supersonic here, boys and girls. Just not happening, is it? I'm gonna go in here. This looks new. Okay, more rings. Doesn't matter, does it? I'm not gonna have those rings anyway. Fucking launch base zone. Well, that's gone, so that's good. Okay, it's back. Let's respawn. Okay, I missed that. We'll come up here. We're gonna do this. Whee! Fucking frog. Okay, this is where I died last time. We're gonna be patient, we're gonna wait. In the game about speed. Oh, we didn't hit the box. What just happened there? Was that an encoding lag, or was that... Okay, we got at least one ring. That's all we need to survive. Might have been encoding lag from my retro thing, I'm not sure. Okay, this bit. He's gonna fire at me. He's gonna hit me. Thank you very much. He's gonna kill me. Fucking hell. Going off the side. That's apparently a shortcut. Get fucked, frog. Sonic, just... You're making me really dislike one of my favourite games of all time. Maybe I've just blanked Launch Base Zone from my brain. And down we go. Okay, we don't want to be in a ball when we go up that, because then it will trigger the... If I'm in a ball, then I can actually blow up those boxes, okay. Here comes this snaily thing. Laser. We're gonna do the jumpy. This is where that fucking frog that got me last time was. And we're gonna do a jump. Okay. Looking in better shape now. Into the water pipe. That's gonna send us under. Lose all of our rings just before we go through this laser gate. Ah, we got a ring. Okay, that's cool. I thought I was going to die then. Up, over, jump, into the basket. Really just having to concentrate like fuck right now. Funnily enough, Death Egg Zone, which is at the end of Sonic and Knuckles, which is, you know... Okay, did anyone... I'm gonna have to replay that. Let's see if this actually works. Concentrate like fuck right now. Funnily enough, Death Egg Zone, which is at the end of Sonic and Knuckles, which is, you know... There was... What? No, the fire wasn't there, but it... What? The game is conspiring against me. What? Oh, that's tilted me. That's tilted me. That is genuinely, like... So, funnily enough, funny how the game actually addresses glitches in the manual. In the manual, it's just like, if you get stuck in the level, it's actually Dr. Robotnik at work. He did that, and it's like them basically acknowledging that yes, it's a Sega Mega Drive game, there will be glitches, but let's make the game fucking up part of like canon. I don't know, kind of funny. Okay, avoid that. No. Oh, laser didn't get me. Okay. We're in for a good time. Last time I had Tails finish this dude off, but I'm gonna wait for the frog to drop its fist. Gonna get all of these rounds. God, I'd love to actually know the actual running time of how long I've been on Launch Base Zone Part 2. Okay, gonna jump over that dude. We can see if we can actually keep some rings. Okay, this was close to where we died. Just holding my breath. Okay, so maybe it just didn't render it in time, because it was like full flame there. I would love a checkpoint sometime soon. Am I just picking paths that are like devoid of checkpoints? Especially as we go into an underground bit. Shit. So funnily enough in the slowdown, I think it... Okay, this is where I nearly died last time. Shit, this is what I really need to do is... I was about to throw the biggest hissy fit if I drowned. The biggest hissy fit that Twitch had ever seen. Alright, I'm gonna go up and I'm gonna see if I can jump up there. Yeah, let's get a shield. Let's try and stay protected. Protected for all of a second. Come on, Easy. I think that actually killed me last time. Good thing Tails was my canary. Oh my god, is that an actual checkpoint? Jesus. Okay, this is the first of 2 final bosses. So we need to stay in pretty good fucking hell. Okay, I kind of glitched behind Robotnik there. I'll keep my ring though. Okay, I've got 1 ring. Into the Eggomatic. Which is funny, I thought this was cool shit as a kid. It's like, I'm finally in here. Oh no, it's Knuckles. So funnily enough, if you're supersonic at this point, your ring's still drained during the cutscene. And I'm pretty sure this is a way that they were trying to stop you from having supersonic for this, because it takes so long to get over. As we see, the launch base is going up and being launched. So they're trying to launch the Death Egg right now. here comes the real final boss. It's Robotnik with lasers. They kind of stop you from getting on and cheesing him by having that little spiky ball fly around. So I can basically stay on him until that comes around to get me. Just like that. And he's escaping. But he's coming back. Now he's got two big fists for fisting. Wait. No, he got me. He's gonna slam me down. But we're gonna get our ring. Also, we don't have Tails for this bit. We left Tails when we got into the Egomatic. Oh, just got it. Okay, I've hit him twice. The fact that he's got fucking spikes on his head, really fucking annoying. Gives him a very small hitbox. There we go. Stop getting fisted. Hey, some people like that. No, I need my ring. Okay, I can get him when we're doing that. Okay, I am out of rings. This is not good. I am probably gonna die. Oh, accidentally got him. Cool. I mean, sure, it was on purpose. Okay, it's gonna come back this way. He's going across and across. Got one more hit. It's such a horrible box. Okay, let's remember how this is done legitimately. So he's gonna try and shoot me with his balls. Here it comes. Fuck. Comes up the top first and it comes up the bottom. Ugh. Get your balls away from me. Ugh, okay. I like this though, he punches you and then... Woo! I would like to be able to keep more than one ring, but we're hopefully going to dispatch this phase of Robotnik very quickly. Okay, spiky ball gone. Got another ring. He's going to fire his laser. It's okay because we got our one ring. Like we did this better last time. Okay, there we go. He's gonna go off. We're gonna think, yay, we've done it. I'm gonna have some quick skips action. Oh! I was expecting him to come from the other way. And we got no rings. We're probably gonna die. So his phase has just completely changed. Okay. One hit. 2 hits. He's gonna do this. And he's gonna skirt the ground. I can probably get him on the up there. I've kind of got to get him on the down arc of my jump. I'm just going to see if there's any rings to be had. So, we entered into this with nearly 30 rings. Sorry, 30 lives, and we're now down to 21, which just kind of shows you how difficult this level is. That, or how shit I am. Okay, I'm not going to go for him straight away. I'm going to let him fire this first ball. There we go, okay, now we're going to... Second ball likes to come back. Okay, that's a ball he's going to try and hit me on the face with. Bottom ball. Shit. Tails, get some more rings. Sacrifice yourself for me. Funnily enough, he could have gotten the Egg-O-Matic again, but he falls into the ocean and we never see him again until the start of the next game. Okay, here he comes. We're gonna keep our rings. That is the name of the game. Got quite a few hits in there. Okay, now he's gonna come up. And hey, look, I get 4 rings going. So that it just gives me a better chance at reclaiming. Luckily, I think the next level, as it's kind of the first level of Sonic 3, Sonic and Knuckles, we should be able to get back a lot of, like, lives and stuff that we lose at the end here. See, his patterns changed. No, there's no way I can get him on the bounce up there. I think, however, I can get him if he was facing me there. So we got 2 hits, 3 hits. I learned to basically do a jump at the edge there, and as soon as he comes on screen, we get him so we're not like going too high into his horrible hitbox. I'm just gonna let him go off. There we go. Okay. Let's see if we can get 2 more hits here. There's 5. 6. He's gonna come, he's gonna try and get me there. We're gonna jump over him. Okay, we're on 6 hits. Shit. Oh, that kind of resets the cycle to do that then. So that we do not want that. Okay, off he goes. I'll let him go off for now. That was a stupid thing to happen. Okay, that's the 7th hit. This will be 8 if I can get this. Sonic got through Hack 2. He certainly fucking did. Look at that. The rocket is now exploding. So if you play this just as Sonic 3, this ends you with like an end screen where the Death Egg is falling and crashing into it. And if you are starting to play Sonic and Knuckles, here we go. Death Egg is not going to be launched into space. If you're playing Sonic and Knuckles, what the game, like the menu screen starts with you seeing the Death Egg crash into the mountain. This is how Sonic and Knuckles starts, actually. Kind of interesting. I've never seen that one before. I think this is because I'm playing a version called Sonic 3 Complete, which basically fixed a couple of bugs. Okay, so I think that's why we got to see that screen. Kind of cool. Anyway, we got all the Chaos Emeralds, and now we see Knuckles he's up to something sneaky, and we're gonna see what the fuck is up. What's this? Chaos Emeralds. We've summoned the Hyper Emeralds, so same as before. By the way, this is Jam. Same as before though, we're going to do the special stages, but we get to choose which one we do, because this is the Hyper Emeralds. They're the same stages that you do regularly, but it's just you now get a choice in them. This was the first stage that me or my brother were able to complete and get a Chaos Emerald. It blew my mind. My brother was the first person to do it, actually. And I was just like, my god, my brother is the best gamer ever, he can do that. Funnily enough now, he's a real boomer gamer, and that he struggles with basic controls. Okay, I'm not going to get a perfect on here, but... wonder if I can get enough rings to get at least a continue. No, but hey, look, first Hyper Emerald. Look how big it is. Sorry, Super Emeralds to make Hypersonic. You get the Chaos Emeralds to go Supersonic, then you get the Super Emeralds to go Hypersonic. But it's like... it's a cool thing. So if you just play Sonic and Knuckles, you just get the emeralds as you normally would, and you don't really get a choice in what stage you play. Funnily enough, it's the only Switch where it takes the door up and a door down. This is where we start getting a lot of these bar bits. And it's kind of a reset. We've got rid of, like... we've got rid of the Chaos Emerald powers now, but, and this usually would be the first level of Sonic and Knuckles, so it's, difficulty is definitely, I mean, you wouldn't know the difficulty's gone down if the way I play shit, but it's kind of, yeah, we can kind of like breathe, we can take a load off. I am not just speeding through the level because I want to see where the Super Emeralds are hiding. So slow and steady wins the race, as my mother always taught me. But you might see me try and take some awkward paths to kind of like get the Super Emeralds. I think if you play the game very sensibly and basically know where to look, you can end up leaving Emerald Hill Zone, sorry, Mushroom Hill Zone with like Hypersonic. Funnily enough, I think there was an emerald right there, but I completely messed it up. I have not seen a single emerald, and I should at least have found one at this point. Is this where I boob it? I think it's in here. I think there's one in there. That reeks of Super Emerald. In fact, I can see it from the bottom. Alright, we found it. And jump. Okay, this is another, like, puzzly one that does a lot of looping. This is a good one here where we can get rings and continues. We can just get 2 blue spheres, open up these little ring paths, and then take a little detour to the left or right, get the rings, move on with our lives. If we don't find any rings, we'll know we have been somewhere. There we go. There's a nice continue for us. And we're going to get this one. Problem is that there are a couple of like 4-pack ones that don't give us any rings, but we have to kind of like seek them out. There's one. We jump over it. Nice little life there. We're making up for the fact that I absolutely sucked at Launch Base Zone. I need to turn myself around, and we're around. Go 1 row over, and we'll do the same. Okay, now we'll go 1 row over. Okay, found these last couple. I think we are close to completing this level. Here we go. I can see it. I need to go left and then left again. Jump. I think this will be the last of the rangs. Then we're going to jump. Last 4, 2, bam, done. Feeling good. Mushroom Valley, sorry, Mushroom Hill. Getting it confused with Green Hill Zone. No, go back, go back, go back. Oh, I missed it. Okay. I might see how many... special stages I can get before the end of Act 1, or maybe even the end of the zone. And then we can kind of like resume everything on... Wait, when's Christmas? I mean, obviously I know 24th. No, 25th. But I wonder if there's enough time for a quick Sonic stream on Monday or Tuesday. What's that today? The 18th. And it is Wednesday. Luckily, me and Flori are not really going anywhere for Christmas. It's nice. It's by design. Just gonna be with each other, which will be nice, instead of running around after family. Which means I get to play video games. Yay! Boxing Day, however, we will be running around after family, but... You know, we can't entirely avoid running around after family at Christmas. So we're going to drop down and we're going to see if we can find us some more emeralds. I think there might be one under here that we're gonna be super sneaky and find them. Mainly because I know that the half-level boss is kind of easily done. Here's another one. God, if we could end up with Hypersonic by the end of the first level. Never say never. Oh no, it's this one. This one to get a perfect on is... I mean, it's Save State City. It's incredibly difficult because basically you have to, at some point, jump into the middle there. And then get back in to resume, like, your path. I have done it before, but it did take some save states. I've never done it live. So I doubt we'll be getting a continue here. Okay, jump. And over. I'm sure there's an easier way of doing it, maybe. Maybe using the springs around everything. It's very easy to miss one. It's also very easy to fuck up. God damn. Let's get a lightning shield and get some.
This makes me feel like a rat.
I can't see. Kayla, how are you doing today? How was your stream? Thank you very much for the raid. What have you been playing? We're playing some Sonic 3 and Knuckles. Because I am a giant Sonic mark. We're trying to do it with all the Chaos Emeralds as well. We're trying to really complete Sonic 3 and Knuckles completely. Okay. So I think that there is a special stage just over here. But you have to do it in a way where you don't do it. There we go. We jumped over. We're going to go right, and we should find us another special stage. Here it is. Boom! Mario Kart Double Dash on the GameCube. Hell yeah. I fucking love that game. I recently got my GameCube working again, and that was like the biggest thing, was trying to get my save file like uncorrupted. Is I switched to a GDM, no, not GDMU, that's the Dreamcast one. Whatever it is, it's a SD card replacement for your GameCube. How was the Double Dash? Double Dash was the one where it doesn't give you everything up front, then you have to like unlock stuff like mirror mode, which mirror mode was like the worst case of rubber banding I've ever seen in a video game. 2 seconds while I concentrate. This is where I died last time. You're back. How goes the run? So we finished Sonic 3 with all the emeralds. Absolutely tanked on Launch Base Zone. Cost me like 7 or 8 lives. But now we're back in Mushroom Hill Zone, and we've got many emeralds. We're on the 3rd one. In fact, I fucked up a bit earlier, so I don't think I'm going to be able to do that thing where you finish Mushroom Valley with like the 7 emeralds and go hypersonic on your ass. But we're doing good. How were the board games, Luke? Your first time playing Double Dash. How are you finding it? I know some people that love Double Dash and want to see the mechanics come to like Mario Kart 7 or 8 or 9 or... What are we on now? We're on 7, aren't we? No, 7 was the DS. We're on 8? My mind. There's some people that want like a second one. Personally, when it comes to Mario Kart, I think we should just keep 8 and just, I don't know, give me like just a bunch of tracks every year. I don't know what else you could do with the franchise to kind of like make it fresh. That was the first GameCube game I ever owned, was Mario Kart Double Dash. Damn, 80 rangs. Funnily enough, I think it's the one that I've also put the most time into, Mario Kart Double Dash. At some point, I'm going to have to start playing some GameCube on this channel. I got my optical drive emulator working, and I got a memory card pro for it, so, like... Sorry, Nintendo, if you're listening, I'm not pirating games. Please don't come from my loved ones. Back on the Time Stories, it's like a mystery where one of you had to play it multiple times to work it out, and we finished the chapter, so I had to stop before my brain melt. Well, if you like brain melt, you're definitely in the right channel for it. Okay, so we're at the end of Act 1 now. We're gonna face this weird wood loggy thing. And we've got a fire shield, so we can just hammer it or send Tails in. You played it on the Wii? Oh yeah, I keep forgetting that the Wii had like complete backwards compatibility, and that's what was brilliant about it. I need to set up my Wii at some point. There's a couple of games that I really love that are still like locked on it. Mainly, God, look at that, 500,000 points. We are on a tear right now. This is quite nice though, because we've kind of reset everything. You know, the Death Egg crashed, and it's like, well, how's the song going to be any different? And it's like, he's fucking with this lever to see if he can get us like here, and it's like, oh no, like they're fucking with the seasons now. It's the textbook Sonic story though. We were, you know, same with Shadow. Like, you just know that we're going to be the best of friends at the end of the day. Okay, we'll do that again. Get these boxes that are up here. I hate these bad necks. They absolutely suck. Their hitbox is very awkward. I'm gonna go down and investigate. We're looking for all of the Chaos Emeralds. This is where, if you play as Knuckles, so Knuckles also gets like different pathways. Knuckles is kind of the game's hard mode, so you get different, you basically get like harder bosses and like harder variants of everything. But they do give you like some different pathways to really make it interesting. I loved this as a kid. I was like, oh my god, I'm paragliding. How cool am I? I was an easy kid to impress. Oh, best of luck, Kayla. You just finished streaming, so you get yourself nice and hydrated and whatever you need to do. Okay, we're gonna go up. Wee. This game is like, with the exception of Launch Base Zone, is the like that's my most hated zone, and I still enjoy it. It is a fucking challenge though, and a bit of a slog. So, I think I said at the start of the stream, I never owned Sonic 3 as a kid. We always had to rent it from Choices, and then I finally got my own copy when I moved to Nottingham. Went to a video game fair, and I was like, I want to just own my own copy of Sonic 3 so I can finally just But now I really want a Japanese copy because I've got I'd like a US copy, but I know the prices of this game are fucking through the roof. I didn't want to do that. As most games collections are. Yeah, so Tails was definitely Little Brother mode. The fact that you could do it and just, like, send them in, it's like... That's a Tails situation right there. I'm getting blown apart. I've not found a single... special stage, and that's starting to worry me, because I would like to find one. I keep not getting that. That's fun. Let's see if we can get this. There we go. Nope. Hope we like seeing this bit over and over again. I just can't press jump at the right time. There we go. Okay, it's not up there. I am very concerned because now we're hitting the end of the level. I'm gonna go back the way I came. Because we gotta get all the emeralds. It's just something we have to do. Weirdly enough, I think if I jump on one of these mushrooms, there's one. No. No. Completely wrong. I'm gonna jump over here. I think if we're just gonna have to head back. I know that we're like 4 minutes in, but it feels wrong. Feels wrong. I would like to find me a damn emerald. I know that there's gonna be a special stage right at the end before we face the final boss. But that's not good enough for me. I need all of them. And we're back here again. Great. Let's drop down to the lower path then. The lower path usually has something good. I'll drop down to the lower path here. Can I do that? No. 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 No! Well, I think my dream of getting all the Chaos Emeralds is really abruptly going up in flames, unless I can find a way to get to the lower path. Or get to, like, the super higher upper path. Higher? Yeah, that is a word. You know when words just don't sound like words? Anyway. I think the trick is to go as back as we can, and then just really hone in on the lower path. I said really hone in on the lower path. Okay, so we haven't been here before because we can see it's got a little checkpoint. Let's do some gambling, see if we can get some rangs. Sweet, give me the rangs, and let's get out of here. Okay, this looks kind of different. I think we're onto the right path now. No, we've been here before. Cool. I'm happy to say I'm lost. Okay, and I think this just loops us back around to this fucking thing. Alright, fuck it. I guess I won't live out my dreams. The good thing about this, though, is that if we come back to this level through the level select before we finish the game, then the Chaos Emeralds that we didn't get won't be there, okay? We're gonna really kick off this hard and fast. Probably not gonna get any form of continue here, but I'm trying to do anything that requires like very quick reactions early on. It's like these ones. Let's get them out. Just get them out. Okay, that was risky. I didn't realise there were red spheres in here. Okay, and over we go. Oh my god, when I play these and it starts getting hard, like my fucking stomach drops through my chest. Speechless. So we only found one set of rings in the whole of Act 2. Tails, please stop mimicking my inputs. Ugh. I'll take a fire shield for this one since he hits me with fire. Doesn't matter, I haven't got it anyway. Been spooked. Like a horse, I'm like, woo 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 woo. I think my biggest fear would be to get to the end of this game and then have to go back and find a bunch of special stages, like via the level select. Actually no, I want a fire shield. Right, let's just get out of here. Let's get out of Dodge. So Robotnik crash landed, and he's here with his bullshit thing that's changing the seasons as he's like messaging for the Death Egg. He's like, where is the Death Egg? And we lost our shield. After a great start, we've also only got a minute 20 to do this, so here we go. Some weird 3D models that look kind of cool. And we go through. And here we come. Here comes the flying battery. Now for the best song in the whole game. This can be a fast level that, like, sends you through, careering through it at certain points. Got these monkey bars. And if you hit the right one, it drops you down. Funnily enough, if you stay on the menu for long enough, it shows you that there's a life right here. It also gives you a fire shield, which is great, but the crux of it is that you you then have to do a very tricky platforming section where if you double jump the fire shield, it sends you flying off the edge of the map. Teaching us to be sensible and responsible. But it's okay, because we made it. There's some cool stuff in here, in this whole level that we'll get to in a sec. First, we've got to do some gambling. Maybe I will get... I need 48 rings to get a continue, so maybe I will do some gambling. No, I won't. I love it when I'm just like, maybe I'll do some gambling. I immediately fail. So I never noticed this as a kid, but down here, you've got these kind of like incomplete Egg-O-Matic machines that you hit at the end of the level. But of course, this is where they're being manufactured. This is like... So they're not quite ready. They've got like rings and stuff in them. And I think they kind of played about with some of these ideas in Wing Fortress in Sonic 2, but like the whole thing just really comes to fruition here. I also know that there are a bunch of like hidden bits in this level, but it's just knowing where they are. It's such a maze. Fire shield is very useful here. So this one spits out badniks like I'm pretty sure that there is a level, there is a special stage somewhere around here. Now I think if you send missiles at one of these walls, it will open up. It might not be this wall. There is a bunch of stuff like in this stage that's really hidden. More so than like other stages. Nostalgia bot. Oh yeah. I'm gonna go up and we're gonna go way. Because we need a love of life at 32. Yeah, rocking the shit. Somewhere around here, there is another special stage. I am sure of it. Pretty sure if we go a bit this way. So this is like a magnet bit, which is kind of cool. If you're wearing a magnet shield, it will, well, the lightning shield, it will take you up there. Okay, no, that's not there. I am just making stuff up. I don't want anything. I don't want anything. I just need a fire shield for this stage. So if you're Knuckles, you can actually climb up there. Okay, I'm gonna wait for this to come up. Tails pick me up there. I'm concerned that we're not going to get enough emeralds. That is something that's concerning me. I'm pretty sure I've said this already, but... I don't want to have to, like, go back and replay levels. So I am going to check a bunch of walls, like a sick freak. I'm pretty sure if you wait here... Yeah, there they are. It will get you some... little platforms, and you can easily skip this whole bit. I'm not sure if this is going to give me anything good, mind you, but hey, look alive. There we go. Needed one of those. We don't have many. Okay, where's the platformy bits? There it is. Okay. Okay, we gotta go up and then we gotta go all the way to the left. Okay, we fucked that up royally. I didn't realise there was going to be monkey bars up there, so I thought we had to fire shield it. And not get crushed. Kind of fucked up there, but we're gonna get across that. Fuck, I keep fucking it up. I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying my best. Oh, okay, we got up there, finally. I was just about to fucking send myself off to oblivion. I don't want anything. I'm happy with 5 shield. Whoa. Okay, that can crush me to death. Thank you, Tails, for taking that. Okay, we just need to stay above this thing and not get crushed to death. Oh, come back. You dick. And we're up, and we're up, and we're up. Okay, is this where I can find the special thing? So these is... it's gonna shoot some missiles out. And I swear that one of these is gonna let me into a special stage. It's gonna knock a hole in the floor. But which one? Somewhere around here. I like how they got little parachutes. There it is. Oh, lightning shield. No. Imagine this, just not finding a single fucking special stage. What happens if I get to the end of the game? What happens and I don't have enough things for Supersonic? Oh my god, I'm gonna die. I really need to get through this thing as quick as possible, because I think I'm gonna have to do a time reset. It's gonna give me a... gonna give me one of those dealy boppers. Hey, I found one. Okay. So we are Only 3 emeralds up. That's not great. Let's see if I can get one to close out the stream. As I want some soup. And Floria's made some soup. As there is nothing better in winter than soups and stews. In fact, I will go to the butcher tomorrow and get some beef so I can make a nice stew. And in we go. Probably pulling that ugly concentration face I do. Okay. Is this the complete? Yep. No. Shit. Where do I go? I go over here. Oh, we don't go over there. Fucking hell, that was almost... game over. How do I keep fucking these up? This is baffling. Hey, look at that. I got continue. Yay. And I'm gonna die. How do I keep fucking those up? Honestly, like, it's fucking just horrible. Damn, is this Klonoa? Hell yeah. I used to fucking love Klonoa. In fact, I really want to go back and play Klonoa on the old PlayStation. I know they did like remakes and stuff. Like they did one for the Wii that they then re-released on PC and stuff, but I want to play that PlayStation one. It fucked very hard. Thank you for stopping in. So like my stream schedule got really fucked up this week because I had to go to the pantomime yesterday, which was a lot of fun. Yeah, I was supposed to stream on Tuesday, didn't do that. And I'm trying to do this whole like Tuesday, Thursday, Friday thing, but obviously Christmas is gonna fuck up everything. So I'm gonna see if I can go back to a regular schedule tomorrow with a little streamy poo tomorrow. That would be ideal. Trying to see if there's anyone for a rain. Oh no, I didn't. Oh yes, I did. Don't you leave those fucking jokes out there. Fucking Christmas ruins everything. Good to see you're in the spirit. Oh wait, I said that. It just ruins like consistency, like, and having to prepare for the fact that nothing's going to be open for a bit, you know. If you're on tomorrow, let me know, as I'm loving Sonic & Knuckles Playhouse. Yeah, so I was thinking about going back in with Armored Core, but I might just play some more Sonic. Let's just fucking smash this shit out. I don't know if I want to continue on with Armored Core on stream. I did enjoy it though. I like Armored Core 1. It's got many twists and it's very much like, it's fun seeing like the beginnings of the like FromSoft game where we're all like some stuff that like obviously Miyazaki wasn't with the company then, who would go on to obviously become one of the most famous game designers. Sorry, I'm looking for someone to raid at this point. Problem is I look in the retro category a lot, and there's a lot of like TAS playthroughs that just absolutely destroy it. Then the one time I tried to do a Mario runner and it turned out they were a bit of a What's the term? Nazi? It was just before I raided them, actually. I was just like, oh god, no, they're a Nazi. Quite literally had, like, iron crosses in the background. I didn't see it when it's, like, in a small little window. I was like, oh god. Well, they're just out here now. It's great. Let me know if there's any suggestions for a raid right now. I'm trying to broaden my Twitch sphere. But I keep following people that play late at night, which obviously isn't good when you stream well, early in the day for West Coast, in East Coast. My jam. The hours you could spend listening to this song as you're trying to make the most horrific me possible. Your lives are just channels and co-work streams. You love a good co-work stream, though. I should probably put that on as background noise. The problem is I put stuff on as background noise that then distracts the fuck out of me. Keeps you productive. I mean, yeah, you're a lot more productive than I am. I am not very good at productivity. One's for Sonic Twitch title. The problem is that Sonic is kind of... It's a game where if you actually go for the Sonic... I find that, like, going by the retro tag seems to be a bit better. Like, if I look at Sonic the Hedgehog... For ages, Sonic the Hedgehog didn't even have its own category. It got confused with Sonic 06. So, like, they were both doing it, like, weirdly, and then it's a lot of speedrunners. 25 minutes of work, 5 minutes, I was about to say 25 minutes of arm stretches. I was about to say, fucking hell, you'd be ripped. I also find that, like, a lot of the channels that I've been looking for, I really like the blind playthrough. I like seeing people do, like, go into games absolutely blind. It's how I found a lot of, like, good ones that I'm now, like, regularly watching. The problem is that searching for a tag on Twitch is very bad. It's a very bad interface that it's been essentially the same interface since I started streaming in, what, like, 2020? And it's just, it somehow has gotten worse. I don't know how UIs have slowly been getting worse over the time. Like, how is Google search bad now? Like, it's... I find that, like, my Google searches are more inaccurate than ever right now. It's fucking obscene. Ever since they, like, it keeps trying to give me, like, AI answers, and a lot, like, 50% of the time, the AI answer is completely wrong. I'm okay just jamming right now. This is fun. Oh yeah, the AI bullshit, it's just... Like, it was good. You didn't need to fuck with Google search. I saw actually that Activision were getting in trouble for basically putting out really, like, low-effort AI stuff in the Call of Duty. Like, all of, like, the stuff in Battle Passes now, or, like, a lot of it, there was, like, their winter event had a Santa with, like, 6 fingers on one hand. And then they put out a calling card where the same Santa had 4 fingers on one hand. They also fired their entire QA department, so, like, every patch they do is just releasing with a lot of bugs. It's just wild what is going on in, like, the AAA space, but I think when you talk to people about, like, the games that they've loved over, like, the last couple of years, most of them are indie titles. I think everyone and their grandmother I know has played Dave the Diver. Which, by the way, Dave the Diver. Fuck, so hard. That's a hard recommend from me. I fucking love Dave the Diver, and they just keep adding to it. Every time I think they're done with the game, it's like Stardew Valley. Like, every time you think they're done with the game, they seem to just add more. It's just, like, stop it. You don't have to. I already own the game. You don't need to keep adding to it. They did, like, a Godzilla tie-in. It's a very satisfying game loop as well, Dave the Diver. You dive for fish, and then you serve the fish at your restaurant. And occasionally they give you a really fun mini-game completely unrelated to it. And the dude that gives you upgrades is like this wild neckbeard fan. In fact, you know what? I've just noticed that Arcade Bear, who he lurks a lot in my streams as he's doing work and trying to sort stuff out at the moment. He's just gone live with Castlevania. With Portrait of Ruin as well. Oh, good one. Fucking loves me some Castlevania. So let's go pay Arcade Bear a visit. He's very good. He streams a lot of retro games, a lot of RPGs. Being a friend of the channel since COVID. Used to hang out on his channel a lot. My D&D victims are here. No worries, Luke. Have fun. People that want to stick around for the raid, please do. Arcade Bear is a very lovely, very, very lovely streamer. I love him to bits. Good old Canadian boy. Let's go give him a raid. But yeah, I'm going to be on tomorrow. Maybe with Sonic, maybe with Barbacore. Haven't decided yet. I'll figure it out. And if I don't figure it out, we'll figure it out live, because that's always fun. Not awkward at all. Right, in a bit.